So people ask me, Manish, how is it that I can use law of attraction to change my life? Over here, even if I'm trying to manifest money or if I'm trying to manifest wealth or any sort of financial success, I can't even see myself achieving that goal. I can't even visualize myself feeling that sense of achievement. In such a situation, how is it that I can even use law of attraction to my advantage? To which I say, you probably need to work a little more on your mindset. You probably need to work a little more on how you approach this. And today's episode, I'm going to tell you about how can you use law of attraction to manifest the sense of security, the sense of stability, the sense of financial abundance, which will help you concretize your practice of law of attraction. So if you're somebody who wants to really tune into your energies, really want to manifest on a much more deeper level, really want to focus on your goals in such a way that no goal that you can imagine is unachievable, make sure that you listen to this episode till the end. A very warm welcome to you. This is Manifest with Paycheck to Profit, a weekly podcast that I create for my audience who's trying to get questions to law of attraction. How do you use manifestation techniques? How do you actually find the logic behind all the techniques of law of attraction? I'm Manish Ahuja, founder of Paycheck to Profit, a community where I'm bringing all sorts of working professionals, entrepreneurs, homemakers, people who want to change their relationship with money, want to build a much stronger mindset of money, want to eliminate their money blocks, and want to achieve wealth using law of attraction and financial literacy. Let me tell you about how does law of attraction actually help you get the sense of security and stability financially. So the first thing that you'll do when you are actually trying to manifest using law of attraction is that you'll have to work on your intentions. See, intentions is everything. Your entire law of attraction will only work if your faith and belief is in place. So when you're working on your faith, when you're working on your belief system, when you're working on the fact that you want to achieve and manifest something, your intentions will keep getting clearer, your intentions will keep getting stronger, and those strong intentions will lead you to manifesting faster. How do you actually work on your intentions and how do you make them stronger is there are multiple ways. When you imagine and visualize your entire goal, when you start journaling about it, when you talk to people in your community who are on a similar journey, you get a lot of ideas. One powerful technique that I can share with you is focus on trying to visualize and imagine some people who've already achieved the kind of goals that you wish to achieve. Focus about their energy. How do they talk? How do they think? How do they live? How do they act? How do they behave? How do they walk even? Try to emulate their personality in your own subconscious. And when you actually live a life which is as per their behavior, what will happen is you will raise your vibrations. Now, let's say if you're trying to manifest the job of your senior, you want to manifest that designation. See what kind of people are they roaming around with. See what kind of language are they using, what kind of magazines are they reading, or what kind of publications are they subscribed to. You have to become someone who's very close to that achievement for you to actually start manifesting that achievement for your own self. If you find any of this very difficult, in the last episode, I have shared about 9 powerful techniques which can help you magnetize yourself. Those techniques will actually help you be more conscious about your manifestation techniques. So make sure that you watch that episode. Make sure you listen to that episode. You'll find the details of that episode in the description below. One more way manifestation and law of attraction helps you to get into the right mindset, get into the right sense of security is by practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a very big part of law of attraction. So when you practice gratitude, what happens is you are raising your vibrations. You are connecting yourself to the positive attitude. You're connecting yourself towards the whole concept of what you have versus what you don't have. So gratitude helps you clean your vibrations. Gratitude helps you live a better life. Gratitude helps you to focus on something with a lot more positive energy. This also helps you to feel the emotions. Now, whenever you'll focus on law of attraction or manifestation, you will keep hearing these words very often that you have to feel the emotions. Unless until you don't feel the emotions, you're not going to be able to raise your vibrations. Only when you feel the emotion, only when you can actually feel yourself having manifested whatever you're trying to manifest, the entire process actually gets into the activation mode. You have to be already in the place on a mental level, on a spiritual level, for your manifestations to come true. One reason why people are not being able to feel these emotions, or not being able to work on their intentions, or not being able to manifest despite having worked on your affirmations or journaling, is because they don't practice enough self-care and self-worth. Now, the reason why people are not being able to manifest, as I said, is because the self-care aspect has taken a very big hit, especially with all kinds of social media coming into the picture. People are comparing their lives to someone else's on social media, on platforms where people are just sharing the hashtag life. So the idea is, when you detach yourself from that comparison and actually focus on abundance, which law of attraction introduces you to, you automatically start getting into the right mindset of security, stability, growth, abundance. What next? What's ahead of you? What you can actually achieve. So law of attraction also, when practiced over a long term or a medium term consistently and with the right intentions, is definitely going to help you increase your self-worth and your self-care exercises. You will also, one reason why you can't achieve something is because you can't even think about what you want to achieve. You don't have enough clarity, and law of attraction, when practiced correctly, automatically helps you keep getting more and more clarity with every passing day. It's always going to be an exercise of improvement, of progress, of what next, of what you can do better. So you will start to understand what you need to do to achieve what you want to achieve. The missing parts of your jigsaw puzzle start showing up in your life. You will also understand, let's say if you want to achieve something and you start thinking about it in the right way, you'll also start getting exposed to the answer to the questions, why can't I achieve A, B, C? Now, when you start thinking about why can't you achieve something, you will start getting introduced to the concept of resistances. And especially in the case of financial manifestations, you'll start introducing yourself to the concept of money blocks. Now, in Paycheck to Profit, I very strongly talk about 3 subjects at level 1, which is money mindset, money blocks, and how can you use law of attraction to actually eliminate these money blocks. When you can't come up with answers of why can't you, let's say you're talking about why can't you achieve your promotion. You can't achieve your promotion because you're not good enough. You don't deserve that promotion. You are not as good as A, B, C. Now, all of these are resistances. A, B, C are not any different from you. They're not very different from you. They probably just have the right attitude. They just have the right mindset. How can you achieve that mindset? What exactly is your money block that is making you different from A? What is that edge that you need in your life? Now, that money block can only get cleared when you have the right money mindset and you use law of attraction in the right combination to unlock your true potential. And how do you do that? Is by understanding the right money mindset, understanding these money blocks, and using law of attraction to get rid of these money blocks. This is exactly why I've created all these programs in Paycheck to Profit. To know more about it, I would very strongly recommend you to go to the website that is shared in the description below. I'll just read it out for you. It's paychecktoprofit.com/profitclan. That's, I want you to get introduced to the concept of Profit Clan of Paycheck to Profit. Now, Profit Clan is a community of all the people who get all my updates on email, on WhatsApp, and all other social media platforms. So again, I'll just read out the website for you. It's paychecktoprofit.com/profitclan, paychecktoprofit.com/profitclan. You'll find the link in the description below. Please go and click on that link. sign up on Profit Clan, become a part of the WhatsApp community to keep getting updates on how Paycheck to Profit can help you with a lot of free content, free webinars, free masterclasses, free giveaways, free more episodes like these on my podcast on YouTube to actually help you achieve all of these goals for yourself. Make your journey easier. The more practice that you put into law of attraction, you will see that your faith in the whole process of law of attraction increases. Your patience level goes, it just expands on a completely different level. I believe the best thing that has happened to me in my life with regards to with regards to law of attraction is that my patience levels have increased. And how? You will also start taking the right amount of action. You will start celebrating every win. You will stay persistent. These are all small things that I'm talking about in just 2-3 words, but the deeper you get into your practice, the more consistent you are, the more serious you are about your manifestations, you will see that it becomes your second nature. You start seeing miracles everywhere. You start seeing opportunities everywhere. I have shared so much content in just this one episode. I'll request you to listen to this episode again to get more perspective, to get ideas which you heard the first time, but they've not gotten installed deeply in your subconscious in your first listen. So you'll probably have to do it again. You have to listen to this episode, see this episode again and again. Please do that. I'll also request you again to make sure to subscribe to the Profit Clan community of Paycheck to Profit, and also subscribe to the WhatsApp channel of Paycheck to Profit to get all the updates and stay updated with Paycheck to Profit. If you would like to show your support to this podcast, considering we are very new and we are still growing tremendously, please take a screenshot of this podcast and share this podcast episode on all your social media platforms. Do not forget to tag Pay2Pro and Mr. Emojical. Mr. Emojical is my social media handle. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, please do so. People keep asking me questions on social media, on Instagram and on Twitter, and I do my best to answer them. You'll find my links also in the description below. Please do that. Please share the screenshot so that more and more people can get to know about this episode and they can derive value out of the information that I'm sharing for each and everybody. Also, I would be really, really, really grateful if you could take 2 minutes out of your day and just give a 5-star rating to this episode and this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or any other podcast platform that you're using to listen or watch this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to give a like to this video. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I really hope you've understood how there are multiple ways in which Paycheck to Profit and Law of Attraction can help you raise your vibration and manifest that sense of financial security and stability. Because unless until you don't feel that sense of security, manifestation will happen, but it will take a lot more time. To accelerate your process of manifestation, you have to raise your sense of security and stability and all the things that I told you. Look at the people who you look up to, feel the emotion, work on your self-care and self-worth, focus on your faith and patience. All of these are going to help you. So please listen to this episode again. And now I'll see you in the next episode where I'll talk to you about yet another concept of law of attraction, which will make your manifestation journey a lot more clearer and your manifestation process a lot more faster. Thank you so much for listening to this entire episode and giving me your time. I'll now see you next Monday, 6 a.m. IST with a new episode of Manifest with Paycheck to Profit. Until then, keep smiling, keep going and keep growing. Thank you so much.